everybody. I hope everybody is doing good on this beautiful hump day. I'm about to go hiking in a minute, but I said let me jump on the ones and twos and talk to my peeps because I came across a bomb. I was gonna say the AS, I swear, but I didn't. I came across a bomb scripture today, and I was like, what? Let's get it. What? Let's get it. And it's Ephesians 3:17-19. It says that Christ may dwell in your hearts through faith, that you being rooted and grounded in love, may be able to comprehend with all of the saints what is the width and the length and the depth and the height, to know the love of Christ, which passes knowledge, that you may be filled with all the fullness of God. So, what it sounds like to me, it sounds like a party. I'm gonna rename this vlog to "We Are Family," like Dream Girls version. We are family. I don't remember the song. Floating high in the sky, a family. We are family. I got all my saints with me. Hey, we are family. Okay, that's what we're renaming today's vlog. We are family. And the reason why I'm saying we are family, because the one thing that is rooting us all together, we're going to kind of jump around. I'm not just going to start from the beginning of the scripture today. I'm just going to jump around with it. Okay, so it says here, may be able to comprehend with all the saints what is width and depth and height. Now, when I went from this word comprehend, we know what comprehend means. It means to grasp mentally. But let's just think about all the words that mean comprehend, right? It's to understand, to grasp, to take in, to see, to follow, make sense of, contain, involvement. Like, the list goes on and on. I'm just saying the word comprehend with all of the saints. The saints are us. The people, like, we're not perfect, but we strive to be better than we were the day before, or the minute before, or the hour before. We're not perfect. All we know that because through Christ may dwell, that Christ may dwell in your hearts through faith. All we know that God got us. That's all we know. And we know that we need to be we need to be deserving of that, and we are unworthy of that. And we know that whatever we do with our lives, in our lives, it is all for one purpose and for that man upstairs. So that's how he's dwelling in our hearts through faith, us the saints who already comprehend this. Like, so with that being said, they say like you hang around like-minded people, or you are who you hang around, like who you hang around with, right? So with that being said, all the saints, like we all think the same way. Somebody may call him Jehovah, somebody may call him Allah, somebody may call him or pray to him differently. Like Muslims, they pray 5 times a day. Like, I'm sorry, but we meditate in the Lord. So, like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much you do it and how you call him, as long as you know it's just one of him and you doing his works, ain't no problem. You a saint in his book. Now, with that being said, because we are all like-minded people and we all we click tight, basically. We click tight. And we understand, grasp, take in, see, follow, make sense of, contain, involve. Like, because we do all those things just on his love alone. That's it, on his love alone. Because remember that you being rooted and grounded in love. We're already those saints because we're rooted. Our roots go real deep, right? And then we are grounded. Our reach go really far, right? Yes, because that's the Lord working. And we know in our hearts he dwells. We know he got us. We know he got us. So with that being said, it says, what is the width and the length and the depth and the height? So may be able to comprehend with all the saints what is the width, the length, and the depth and the height of Jesus' love. Now, what that is saying, that the reason why, number one, we go through storms, you know how they always say, like, not even always say what is tried and true, that your storm isn't always meant to destruct A lot of time it's meant to wash things away. It's a time for a new beginning. That is what that storm is for. That's why they tell you to weather that storm. Because you're going through it now, but it's because of the breakthrough that you're going to get. Now, what that is saying right there, having people, us, saints, being able to comprehend, talk about, show, all that. That is the time for us to be able to tell our story. As they say, our testimony, our story. Like, you got so many people that show you what God, what Jesus is capable of and what they do every day. And we don't even know it. And guess what? The reason why these people are who they are, how we know these people, how we use them as examples and inspiration and motivation, and we just make sense of things with these people, because to know the love of Christ, to know how powerful that man is, to know how far he'll go for you, how low in the ground he'll go for you, okay? How far he'll go for you. How wide he will go for you. That's like a whole radius. And how high he'll go for you all the way up to the heavens. That just show you that's the full corner. That sound like a cross to me, bruh. And it sound like he got you from head to toe, from finger to finger. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. But it says to know that love, to know it, to live in it, to understand it, to follow it, to make sense of it, to contain it, to see it, to take it in, to grasp it, to understand it, and to involve yourself in a love like that. It shows knowledge. It teaches, because that's what knowledge and wisdom do. That's what it does. To be able to do all those things and just love for one man, which you haven't even met. He ain't in your heart. You know him, but you ain't meet him. For us, that's how we are family. Because we got a love for one man that none of us have met, but he's in here. We know about his love. We know what he gonna do for us. We know what he promises us. And besides us knowing, we hold solitude in the fact that we know. Hey, he said he love us. He said we're gonna be all right. It might not be right now, could be tomorrow, but Jesus don't lie. He said we're gonna be all right. So, which passes knowledge, that you may be filled with all the fullness of God. Which basically saying, those awesome people that could attest to the works of the Lord and show us and inspire us and motivate us, wasn't easy. They went through it. Storms, not one, but storms. They went through it, but they knew that a better day was coming because the Lord told them so. And guess what? Everything that you think you want will fall backwards on the back burner. And guess what? The Lord will show you what you need, and those are the things you go for. As they say, don't fall in love with the riches. Don't fall in love with cars and houses and clothes and all that. No, they are so right. Do not fall in love with it, because it's going to come. It's going to come. Fall in love with yourself. Taking care of yourself, making sure that you're good mentally, spiritually, and physically. Make sure those things are good. You get what I'm saying? Build up on knowledge. Knowledge can't be taken away from you. But guess what? If you can't make that if you can't make that car payment, that could be taken away from you. Those things that could be taken away from you. Guess what? The truth can't be taken away from you. You speak the truth, you will be just fine. But guess what can be taken away from you? You can speak the truth about the fact that you don't have that money to pay that house note. And they can speak the truth to tell you that we're going to take that away from you. But your truth in you, you know what you are, what you're capable of, and sometimes stuff just happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have that fullness. I'm going to be all right. Whatever it is, I'm going to be all right. Whoever it is, I'm going to be all right. Whenever it is, I'm going to be all right. I'm all right. I'm all right all day, every day. Ain't nobody going to tell me nothing no different. Like, that's how the fullness of God feels. You still love. Guess what? Ain't nobody else got to love you because he love you. You love you. Love. All that love. But I'm going to give y'all some examples. Of course, you're probably saying, what are you talking about? Examples. We go down the list. Albert Einstein, Langston Hughes. Today, Tiffany Haddish. Today, Oprah Winfrey. Yesterday, Maya Angelou. Today, Meek Mills. Days ago, John the Baptist and Job. A couple days ago also, Malcolm X. All these people, and there's many, many more. Like, it's more today. Like, every day, there's a new name being known because of the love that they have. This new name, this person has touched saints. Those are their followers. Like, Instagram followers and Facebook friends. That's what they are, their followers. That's saints. That's your saints. They are your like-minded individuals. And they know that God is real and he got us. Because you are the work that was produced and still being produced. They know that. We are those examples. That's all that is. They grasp it mentally. Oh my goodness, like for example, like in Philly, Milano Di Rouge. She's the clothing designer. She's 5 years in the game. Like 5 years in the game. And she is always positive. She knows what God had for her because she never stopped. She knows what God still has for her because she still ain't stopped yet. And not only that, she has touched so many saints. Hello, saints. People who understand, grasp, take in, see, follow, make sense of, involve, contain. Saints. Those are her fans. Those are her customers. Those are her colleagues. Those are her... everybody. Like, people who interview her. Saints, they get it. They understand it. They want to share it. So they could pass it on to someone either that were in her shoes, someone that's younger than her, someone that's on a different side of the country, because we are a family. We all win together. We all win. As they say, it's enough money out here for everybody. It's enough money out here for everybody. There's no reason why we gotta be like a crab in a barrel. We are a family. Yes, we are. We are a family. All these people that I named, they might have started on a journey because of a selfish need. But that selfish need turned into a selfless being. Because they are all doing things for other people. Like, it could be making clothes. That puts clothes on other people's back. They may not buy them. That's what makes it a business. But it could be poetry. Just letting your thoughts out on a piece of paper to a rhythmic scheme could awaken somebody's spirit, ignite their soul, because you've been blessed with this awesome gift, and now it's rubbing onto other people. They see it, they follow it, they understand it, and that's what people want to do. But instead of following each other, if we follow that one man, life would be so much simpler. If we understand that one man comes in many different names, life would be so much simpler. We're a family. We are a family. We are a family. No matter where you come from, what you go through, what you do, guess what? We are a family. Jesus has went so deep for us when he gave his life. He was so far for us because he wanted his life to touch acres and miles and miles and miles and miles away. He went so high for us, so he would take that and not us. That's how high his love went for us. No, I take it. I take it. I take it. Excuse me. Sorry. Height, I did length. Did I do length? I said he was so deep. He went so deep for us to tell the devil, you're not winning. My daddy, he made this world. And you gonna know your place too. Even if it take me to give up my life for all the rest of these people to understand that he made this world. Not you. Not you at all. It's all about patience, endurance, resilience, value, trustfulness, and whatever else you could think of. I shouldn't have to bring them all up. I mean, I'm doing this. But he tells you that. And then I could go into scripture today and give you some things that he tells. But if I do it, what is there left for you to do? Just talk to me about it. I want you to do more than that. I'm inviting you to start picking up your scripture yourself. And it's pretty simple. If you see something that you want to know something about, what do? You Google it. So you see something in the Bible that you want to know more about, so you Google it. Oh, where in the Bible does it talk about the things that Jesus promised? Google, it'll come right up. Then you go to the Bible and you read it and cross-reference and you see what's up. Like, hey, I'm a rapper, not a trapper. It's like, no, I'm playing. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. We are a family. We are a family. If nothing more, that's one thing we are. We are family. Blood does not make us family. That's not what makes us family. Jesus makes us family. That's what makes us family. Because guess what? Your sister does not necessarily have to come from your mother. Your sister can be a Caucasian woman, Hispanic woman. Your sister can be Indonesian. Your sister can be Asian. Your sister can be anybody. And on some real, your mama is your sister too. On some real, even though she had you, she's still your sister. You're supposed to love her and brotherly love. I'm just saying. We are a family. We are a family. And we need to start living in that. It does not matter that we're all different shades or different genders or different heights or different weights. That does not matter. God died for all of us. For all of us. And there's no greater love than that. And because he believed in us, he had faith in us. That's why he did it. He was the example. I believe in my people so much, I'm taking all the sins to the T. I believe they're going to get through this joint. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. That's all he was saying. It's cool. It's cool. I got this one. I got this. I got this. I believe that my people will turn this world around. And the bad part about it is, it's true. It's true. And you can't even say that's a bad part. The bad part is that man had to die because he believed in us. But Malcolm X died because he believed in us. Langston Hughes died because he believed in us. And Frank died because she believed in us. And it's pretty simple. They just believe that the way that we live is not supposed to be the way. We deserve better. We can have better. And we will do better. Because we are a family. We are a family. So that concludes today's vlog. Family. Follow me on Instagram, please, for the day-to-day. Infamous_Brit, INFAMOUS_BRIT. Don't forget to drop some comments, some likes, hashtag Real Queens Exist. I'm just saying we out here doing it. Oh, and guess what? Also, we are now hiring JV affiliates for the Warrior Women Programs Limited organization. We are doing that. So you want to make money? We have an easy way for you to make money. You come work with us, not for us, with us together. Let's be syncly together and show God's love. So it's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. It's 3 tiers. If you make $1,000 in sales, you get 15%. 4,000 in sales, you get 25%. 25%. And if you get $8,000 in sales, you make 40%. Also, you get unlimited access to the BYOB workshops that are happening 4 times a year. You also get to, for our top earners, they get to be invited to an exclusive darting experience with the most elite and worldly and authentic imagery around, which I mean people. So, yeah, you guys, if you are interested in becoming a JV affiliate, go to officialbrittany.denise at gmail.com and send me your contact information, and I will send you over the forms. Of course, we need more people in more cities. That is awesome, especially if someone wants to pick up a new city for Warrior Woman. We're totally down for that, but there are stipulations to that to get us to get over to that side or that state or that country, of course. Like, so I'm just saying, go green, like a sheriff. Work with us now. Hey, like a sheriff and comment also. Like a sheriff and work with us now. Like a sheriff and comment on us too. See y'all later.